quotes of the week now, which I really like this quote of the week. Our quote of the week: "You might be," I'm going to read it. "You might be the sweetest peach on the tree, but some people just don't like peaches." That's a bar. Here we go. "You might be the sweetest peach on the tree, but some people just don't like peaches." And we're getting to tryout seasons, and the season's tryout season. So there's been a lot of questions coming up either here or in other places where people are going like, hey, we have, what should I do? I want to move gyms. Like our question of the week last week was, hey, I'm thinking about moving gyms. What should I do? Should I move gyms? I saw another question come in about right now. There's a lot of parents and athletes talking about, should I be moving and switching gyms right now? Right. And so on the flip side of the token, there's all these owners and coaches who are like, man, am I going to be losing athletes to the gym down the street? Right. And it gets, coaches and owners nervous, about what is to come. And so I wanted to kind of throw this out there to the coaches and owners out there. You might be the sweetest peach on the tree, but some people just don't like peaches. And, you're as a coach and owner, just remember, you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Like you can't be all things to all people, and that's okay. Some people just don't like peaches, but just be your best you, right? And there's going to be there's a group of people who are looking for what you have to offer. And if they're not, and for the people who aren't looking for what you have to offer, that's okay. It really is. Some people just don't like peaches, right? But there's a whole world of people who do like peaches, right? And so just be the best peach that you can be the sweetest peach that you can be, and understand that some people prefer apples and some people prefer oranges, and that's okay, right? And so, and you want to learn, and it's not to say, hey, it's my way or the highway, and I'm never going to change. Like, as coaches and owners, we should constantly, and as people in general, we should constantly be evolving and learning and growing and trying to be the best versions of ourselves. But, you don't need to be all things to all people, and you don't need to take it personally. I know it's really hard to not take it personally, but you don't need to take it personally when families decide to go to a different gym. You're just not what they were looking for, right? And as they say, the grass is not always greener on the other side. A lot of times families are going to a different gym and you realize, oh man, like it's not all what it was cracked up to be. Like this isn't exactly what I was looking for. They realize, man, we had a really good thing going when I was, at American, right? And they come back. And that's happened several times where families have gone to a different gym, realized, what our program offered that this other program didn't, like they realized that was so important to them, and then came back. And so let me remind you coaches of this and owners of this. Don't burn bridge. This is for well, let me talk to coaches and owners. Guys, when people leave, it's okay. Wish them the best of luck on their journey and let them know the door is always open to you to come back. Because we have gotten several families back who've left and then have come back. But we've always been like, hey guys, you can make your decisions. If anything ever changes, you can come back if you want to. But I know there's been times where coaches go, a family decides to leave. The owner, trashes them, says whatever. And then the family kind of wants to come back, but they feel like they can't come back because they feel like they're hated in the gym. So I've always tried my best to, when athletes leave, to let them know, like, hey, it's okay, go live life. And if you decide to come back, we're going to be here for you. So, hey, we're not going anywhere. The gym's still going to be here. So if you want to decide to come back, whether that's they leave for high school cheer or they leave for a different gym or they leave just because they want to try, soccer or whatever, but they just want to take some time off. Like, hey guys, we're going to be here. No harm, no foul. We're here. So there you go for the week, just for you. B, I was going to ask you anything you want to add on.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm not in that position right now, thankfully. So there's a plenty of thoughts that are like running through my mind. Like, I will say that this, like, if I needed to, take a year off because of an injury, like, I wouldn't feel bad going back. But just me personally, and this is just me. If you don't feel this way, it's totally fine. If I left American to go to the gym down the street, there is no way, even if it don't work out at the gym down the street, there is no way you're going to catch me back at American. Like, that is so embarrassing. Yeah. And this is just me. Like, I just feel like that's embarrassing. Like, clearly I left the gym because you guys were doing something that I didn't like, and I get to the other one down the street and it's like, oh, I had it really good. Well, I'm not going back. So
Yeah.
that's just me.
Sorry, kids, it's playing lacrosse.
Yeah, no. You played soccer when you're 6, you're going back to playing soccer when you're 15.
Yeah, go back to soccer, kids. Why going back?
But, that's just me. Like, I mean, it'd be different. Like, I think of so many scenarios in my head. Like, if I moved out of state and we went to, if we had to move out of state for work and we went to a different gym and things didn't work out and we moved back, like, then I would be like, okay, like, I'd feel comfortable coming back because it's not like I'd left because I didn't like things. Like, we had to move, for work or whatever. If I had to take a year off because, one of my, say both of them, broke their leg or whatever, got to take a year off. Like, I think that's a little bit differently, but leaving because something is not working for your family and then trying to come back, I personally wouldn't do it, but
I agree. I guess be dead in there again.
I mean, I would still I would still say hi and still like be nice and everything, but I would just be so like, just my personal insides would just be so embarrassed.
Yeah.
So
You're so funny, dude. You're like, yeah, I ain't gonna be good. Couldn't be real.